More layoffs in 2026 with Nike and Home Depot laying off people. Nike laid off 775 people in their distribution centers around the United States, and Home Depot is laying off its remote staff. And they didn't disclose how many people they're laying off, and they're forcing everybody else back into the office. So what does this mean? This is a continuing trend of how the labor market is so bad in 2026, and it's continuing the trend from 2025 with the layoffs. We already seen Amazon lay off a bunch of people, Microsoft, UPS. So this trend is going to continue to happen, even though the government and the Fed keeps telling you to look at the unemployment rate, which is one of the lowest rates we've seen in a while. The unemployment rate doesn't tell the whole story. What the unemployment rate doesn't tell you is you have to be looking for work in the last 90 days. If you're not looking for work, or you're doing Uber Eats or something like that, you are employed or you're invisible. It's not giving us a full picture. And if you happen to see the press conference from the Federal Reserve, they are not cutting rates any lower because they feel like this is a nice place. They see the economy going up from here. But how is the economy going to go where 50% of the people in the economy can't afford housing, and then you have new graduates coming into the workforce and they have no chance of finding a job because you got massive people getting laid off, they're looking for a new job, and then you have new hires coming in and they can't find a job. So I don't know what's going to really happen with this, because like every day a new company is announcing layoffs, and it's not like, okay, the tech industry is doing bad, so they're laying off people. It's every industry that you could think of: retail, tech, logistics. What can you do in an environment like this? And it doesn't matter how skilled you are. There's a new trend of people who got PhDs complaining that they can't find a job. They've been looking for months or even a year for a job, and they can't find a job. People with 5-10 year experience can't find a job. How can you survive in an environment like this? Is this environment going to force everybody to be like an entrepreneur, or just like go work at the most minimum wage job you could find and do Uber Eats and DoorDash, which I talked about in one of my previous videos? It's really, really hard out here for the American worker right now, with the prices not going down anytime soon. Inflation is still stubbornly high. It's almost at 3%. And the Fed is not raising rates to try to fight inflation. They're just going to let it pan out because they feel like at this rate, the economy is going to steady itself out. What do you think about this? Do you think there's going to be some type of discourse and people are going to start getting mad and start protesting? Because this is not making sense with the amount of job loss that you're seeing in the beginning of the year, and you already had massive layoffs last year. How is this going to turn out? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Let me know if I missed anything, and thank you for watching.